The Queen will appoint the next British Prime Minister from her Balmoral Estate in Scotland rather than from Buckingham Palace, which is the usual practice. It's the latest measure taken to ease the monarch's duties as she struggles with mobility issues.
It's one of her most important constitutional roles, and every one of her 14 prime ministers has been appointed at Buckingham Palace. Now, for the first time, Balmoral, where she's on her summer break, is where the Queen will hand power to her 15th. Duty, as ever, coming first.
The Queen has taken a very singular view of her role in that she's very much the Queen and views herself being Queen in a total sense. We may need to look at just loosening that structure, and it also prepares for the transition.
This is what we're used to seeing, the current Prime Minister making that short drive to the palace to resign, their successor very close behind. It had been thought the Queen was again going to travel back. Her current Prime Minister more than happy to do what's best for her.
I don't talk about my conversations with the Queen, no Prime Minister ever does, but I can tell you that we will certainly make sure that the arrangements for the handover will fit totally around her and whatever she wants.
At 96, this is a monarch who isn't as agile anymore. The walking stick was again on hand at her last public engagement in July. The palace aren't suggesting that she's getting any worse, instead hinting it's all about being practical, making sure everyone knows the plans for Tuesday, even if it's not clear exactly who's going to be travelling to Scotland. Historian Tessa Dunlop told me she believes the current political turmoil may well have made the Queen even more determined to be seen.
It's a reminder, of course, that we very much still do have an active head of state, firmly engaged with her constitutional duties and a realist about where and when she can execute them.
In the past, people have been squeamish about any hints of change or handing over. Now it is very much a common sense approach. Her family willing to step in, but only when she wants them to.